Hello everybody, welcome back for some StarCraft 2 action. We have a little bit, well, something different for you. It's a show match. That's a 3v3 on the SCEvo mod. We have Harstem, Kelazhur, and Scarlett, all on Team Texas, going up against Team World, which consists out of Creator. We have Clem, and we have a Reynor. So we have the Shopify Rebellion crew plus Kelazhur versus the European Young Bucks plus Creator. And the interesting thing here is that they are playing the SCEvo mod, meaning that we have Team StarCraft 2, which is Team Texas, versus Team StarCraft 1, that is Team World, going up against each other on Whitewater Line. That is a 3v3 map that you might have played. As soon as I show this gold base near this guy's main base, you should remember it. If you've played it before, it's a fun base to take if you're Terran and you spawn over here. It's a fun ninja base to take if you're the opponent. And we're just going to see what happens here. It's good luck, you'll need it. I'll need it for the observing alone. I presume Scarlett going for a quick 3-hatch. Interesting. Harstem going for a Nexus before core. And Kelazhur here just going for a double gas. Perhaps going to be making either super fast tech. I mean, he's going to throw down factory here, I presume. Yeah, factory is down. I'll get rid of the production after a while. Let's see. Reynor is making a macro hatch already. Our Creator getting a Nexus after core. Scarlett finally getting a scout in here. And look at that. Creator going for a cheeky scout. Already seeing all of these. Look, they all have team colors on, so if I switch view, it's not going to be too helpful for you, but still. We can sometimes see what the other team sees. And we see Dragoon range coming out from Creator. Like, I don't know what type of strategies they have. Usually you want 1 or 2 teammates being, like, high aggression, whereas the third one wants to, like, tech up to something dumb, like carriers, or get some other type of unit composition that's hard to deal with, or just becomes super cost efficient versus lots of units. Because that's what you will see, is that AoE super strong if there's 3 armies instead of only 1. Like, think about storming 3 clumps instead of 1. Super strong. So, expecting to see Reavers be insane. Kelazhur running in with his Reaper here. Getting shooed away by this Vulture. And 2 Reapers have gone down. 1 drone went down for Reynor. Let's see if the frames keep up here. It'll be a little funny if I have to re-record like a lower graphic setting. Let's see what Harstem is doing here. He's getting an Oracle secondary gateway. So, Roachworm coming out from Scarlett. She has 3 bases already. And Diego here going for some Cyclones, getting extra barracks. He stayed on 1 base for quite a bit. Don't seem to have a strategy just yet. This Oracle is pretty strong versus Brood War races because, well, especially Brood War Zerg. Oracles go crazy because Brood War Zerg just doesn't have anti-air. Do see a lair and a Hydralisk den for Reynor here, so he can start spamming out the Hydras. And Hydras are kind of insane. They're more like the, what are they called? The hyper cutter thingy. I don't know. The hunters? Something. The hunterlings or something. I don't know. You get them in the campaign, I think. They're pretty insane. These Brood War Hydralisks. I don't know if you can hear that, but I had to sneeze, so sorry for that. We have a shuttle. It already has one of these Reavers in there. This is interesting. Reynor getting a kill on a Liberator. Does kill a drone or 2. We have siege Siege mode being upgraded. Now, that's been a while ago. I think we removed Siege mode upgrade in, like, Wings of Liberty, if I recall correctly. And these pro players doing what pros do is just focusing on their own economy, own play. Oh, the shuttle is going to run into the Phoenixes of Harstem. That is sad. He does not have recall, so the shuttle is going to go down. But the Reaver, I think, is massive, like a Thor, so actually Harstem can't pick it up. So good job by Creator, saving his own Reaver. And Scarlett does not have a bunch of links to go and pick that off. Bunch more Dragoons. So Dragoon Reaver here. We have Clem with mostly just siege tanks, and Brood War siege tanks are a specimen, alright. We see Queen Hydralisk coming out from Reynor. Both sides, like, really trying to expand out on the map here. Creator noticing that there's a gold base on the map. Hell yeah. That's more Dragoons, or maybe even Charged Zealots. See some Goliaths here on the production tab as well. I'll remove that as soon as, well, they start fighting. Oh, the Ursadon got killed by Scarlett. Wanted some extra biomass, like you do get in the campaigns. Kelazhur still on 2 base, dude. Kelazhur's kind of like the backbone of the team here, allowing Harstem and Scarlett to just rapidly expand, whilst he just makes a bunker, some units, making sure that any type of attack doesn't just instantaneously kill them. Scarlett does have a nice troop of roaches, and look at these. Phoenixes are so strong in team games, because Phoenixes force you to react on every base. So basically you want to have cannons or defenses in every mineral line, and that's hard to do because you have 3 times the bases. You don't have to make more Phoenixes than you would do in a 1v1. I mean, you could commit to them a little bit more. The observatory looks kind of cool. Let's look at this. Oh, the Hydralisks find a Ravager there. Ravager a little slower than these speed roaches. Look at that, dude. Scarlett, or Team StarCraft 2, is taking the map a little bit more aggressively. And Kelazhur doing a drop here. That's a lot of Hydralisks, though, from Reynor. There's another Macro Hatch that is kind of blocking in his army right now. You have the Queen. Does it... I don't know if it did anything. Whoa, big hit by the Reaver. A little bit of a lag spike for those. I mean, it just adds more effect, no? Ooh, nice splits here by Reynor, just taking down in one infestor at a time. Look at these Phoenix going in. Clem making a couple missile turrets for his buddy here. These are Brood War missile turrets. I feel like StarCraft 2 missile turrets are a little better. Oh, we get a fungal here, a couple biles, and the Phoenixes come in. I don't know if they got hit by a bile there, but wasn't enough. These Hydralisks are not happy. They're being pursued by a lot of Phoenix, but also the army of Scarlett. Roach, a Ravager, and Infestors. Some Marines join as well. Reynor has to get out of there, dude. He's 3v1ing them. We do have a nice Reaver here. Oh, gets a nice shot on the Roaches. Some Corrosive Biles go down. Only get a couple Hydralisks. And the Dragoon Hydra is pretty good at killing the Phoenix, so they don't want to get close. The Marines get picked up and get out of there. Oh my god, the tanks are being harassed by the Phoenix, and Harstem getting a lot of value here with his Phoenix on the other side of the map. Kelazhur, another drop. He's just going full drop. He does have a 3rd base now in the bottom. It is an orbital, so he can just mule hammer that away. And he just has 2 drops on both sides. And Team StarCraft 2, or Team Texas, is doing a very good job here of just getting a lot of damage done. And they are kind of like picking away at Team World. Whoa! Whoa, dude, Reaver. That's a sick explosion. It looks like it does so much damage, but nice combo by Scarlett. Fungal makes them so slow that they basically don't do anything. There is a Cyclone in this medevac, but it can't be dropped. Doing some damage. Reynor basically making the cheap backbone unit for his team, so that Clem can focus on the tanks, Creator can focus on the Reavers, but he's also focusing on a big amount of Dragoons. They have a lot of basic units, like a StarCraft 1 army kind of should be. We also have some Goliaths here. Look at those bad boys. Oh, one big shelling of the siege tank. But keeping this high ground in your possession as Team World here is really working out for well, Scarlett, Harstem, and Kelazhur taking down the gold base of Creator here, completely destroying it, even though the goons trying to get there. Kelazhur has a big siege line set up here with kind of like the wimpy StarCraft 2 siege tanks, but can't underestimate those. They're still pretty good. And the carriers are coming out for Harstem. This is the end game of every team game. There's always this one Protoss player that is just going to make a couple Phoenix or whatever air unit into mass carrier, make some cannons, and now you have to deal with a mass carrier guy. Well, they do have mass Hydra and Dragoons. Or Reaver drop. Creator does lose his Reaver there. Big shots from the siege tanks from the low ground, so this isn't that big of an army. But still, they have some difficulties. Oh, the shuttle with the Reaver, and it gets taken down. The Marines get on top of the Hydralisks as well. We have some Infestors here, and this Reynor base in the top left has been contested for almost all of this game and is now being taken down. This Infestor does waddle in to die, and what a choke point here for Team World to try and get through. We even see Harstem taking the top left. I love this. They also take the gold base, and I mean, slowly but surely, Team World is kind of being edged out here by Team Texas. Just, if you look at the bases, like, they are just in their own corner. And Harstem is on top of them with the carriers. No Brood War carriers and Dragoons. I mean, they don't have a lot of fun trying to shoot down interceptors. Not the same as StarCraft 1 interceptors. And I don't see the Goliaths anywhere. Not enough Hydralisks either. And this is just a big A move of the carrier. I think this is just going to evaporate at least Creator. And you wish this depot could go down to get your units out there. Kelazhur has a bunch of siege tanks set up on the high ground as well. Clem doing his best to, like, keep all the ground units away from Team Texas. But the air units are doing the work here. None of them has dedicated anti-air. Wow, even a siege tank being stolen here by this Infestor. The Neural Parasite coming in clutch. I don't know who is scanning there. I think it's Kelazhur scanning. And oh no, Clem, your siege line is now being sieged down by the carriers. A couple carriers did get sniped there, I think. 2 carriers did die. Kalai is clicking them down. But this is still a formidable carrier force. And there's even more here at the top. Oh, look at the StarCraft 1 Zerglings, dude. They are so strong. It's kind of insane how strong they are. Kalai is trying to take down these air units, and I feel like that's the only, like, capable air defense that Team World has right now. They just need to click the carriers, but oh, Phoenix actually picking up a couple Goliaths, and now Reynor is committing into 2 ground armies. We hope this Reaver does a lot. We have some siege tanks in the back. Reynor calling GG. Half the armies being just flown up into the air, and Team World taps out versus Team Texas. And that was a lot happening on one map, but that was kind of cool. I haven't been able to cast any of these, like, StarCraft Evo mod before, and there's a lot of Korean content on it right now, and of course every content creator jumped on the ship as well, so I'm sure you've seen enough of this mod already, but it's kind of cool. It's fun to play as well. Kind of play the Brood War races in the StarCraft 2 engine. Too bad that Team World couldn't quite deal with the StarCraft 2 carrier. Yeah, but I feel like Team Texas just played it very well. Kelazhur being clutch for the team. 2 drops at both sides, having siege tanks on the high ground, and Scarlett as well with the Infestor Ravager combo. Really effective versus the super slow armies from both Clem and Creator. Just fungling and corrosive biling, getting that value, staying on the high ground, and in the meanwhile, these Phoenixes went crazy for Harstem, forcing them to all have a bunch of air defenses. And then also, then already having the infrastructure to go into the carriers. I mean, StarCraft 2, better than StarCraft 1, confirmed. I hope that was fun for you guys. Bit of a shorter video, nice and digestible. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.